Alright, so today I will be using the Fenty Beauty brand to do a nice smoky eye, halo eye effect. So I'll be using all the products that I got from Sephora from the launch to do my full face. Alright, so let's get started. I am going to start with the Anastasia Beverly Hills World Traveler palette, and I'm going to use Morocco. And the reason why I'm going to do my eyes first is just because I'm doing a smoky eye, I don't want any fallout. And I don't want it messing up my foundation. So I am blending Morocco all over the lid. And then I am going to warm it up even more with Brown Script by MAC. I am going to go over Morocco, but not as high as Morocco. Now I am going to take some of the Inglot eyeliner gel and just put a little bit of that on my lid. Leaving the center bare. I'm going to use my finger and kind of blend that in. Kind of smudge it. Now I'm going to use the color Noir. Alright, and then I am going to go in with Fudge. Same palette, and I am going to blend those two colors together. So I'm going to go right in the crease. I don't want to come up too high. And I'm going to blend the Noir with the Brown Script and the Morocco. And now I'm going to take Soft Ochre by MAC. I'm going to apply that right to the center that I kind of kept bare. And now for the Fenty Beauty, I'll be taking Trophy Wife by Rihanna, her Fenty Beauty line, and I am going to go directly in the center of the lid with that. This is a power packed gold highlighter. So, wow. I didn't even have to wet the brush. Wow, that is bold. So I'm gonna wet the brush now and then go over it one more time. So I applied it dry. Now I'm going to apply it wet. I want to apply it wet because I don't want the product to move. Boom. And now I'm going to blend around that again. I know. Didn't you just do your eyes? Yes, I just did my eyes yesterday. So, long story short, recorded this video and realized while editing that it stopped recording when I did the foundations. So I am quickly re-recording it to insert right here, right now, in the middle of the video because the foundation is the most important part. Duh, 40 shades. So what I was saying is that I bought 3 of the Pro Filter foundations. I bought the shades 410, 400, and 390. 410 is a cool shade, and 400 and 390 are warm shades. However, I'm not sure because I got a really good tan just 2 weeks ago, right before the foundations came out. So I'm not even sure exactly which one will be my true color. I may have to go down to like a maybe 370, I'm not sure. For right now in the video, I did use 390, which is a little bit warm. I could have probably gone a little lighter. So I am going to actually swatch the colors on my face for you guys to see. And then I will start with 390 and then go right back to where we left off. All right, so I was able to get the Rihanna line here in South Florida because we were prepping for Hurricane Irma, so we did not get sold out like the rest of the country. I think I'm gonna start from 410. So this is 410. Gonna put it on my hand for you guys to see. All right. I am going to swatch it on the side of my face. So this is 410. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with 400. Put a little bit on my hand. Not sure if you guys can see that. You can definitely see though the difference. This is definitely more red base. This is definitely more yellow base, more warm. So 400, and then I am going to do 390. So I did 390 for this video, and I'm sitting here thinking, because I can be red, yellow, I can get away with a lot. Usually I tend to do more warm foundations in the summertime, but I'm sitting here now looking at it a day later and thinking I could have probably gotten away with using 410 just because it's a cooler tone, but it did blend beautifully with the 390. Alright, so I want you guys to see the color difference. This is 410, this is 400, and this is 390. Today I'll be using 390 to do my face, and I'm going to be using the Rihanna 110 foundation brush. I'm going to use that to work in the foundation. Alright, so I did not purchase the Rihanna primer just because I had some time to watch a couple of the videos that first came out, and it was just a standard primer from the majority of the videos that I saw. So I am actually going to go in with the Inglot Under Makeup Base, the Mattifying Under Makeup Base. This is my staple primer. This primer is like the best primer that I have ever used, ever. And it's almost empty. I'm going to prime my face. In my T-zone area, I do have texture. My pores are much larger there. And this gives a beautiful blur. And it's much cheaper. I think this was like $19 or $20. So the Rihanna primer runs for what, $32? Alright, so I'm going to go in with my foundation shade in 390. I'm going to pump a little bit on my hand, 2 pumps. One thing I have noticed about this foundation is you want to work it in sections. You don't want to put it, you do not want to put it all over your face because the foundation dries pretty quickly. And what I love about matte foundations too is that what I've noticed is that they go on much better with a synthetic fiber brush, like a dual fiber brush. This Rihanna Fenty Beauty brush is really nice. So like foundations like this Pro Filter foundation and the NYX, the drop foundations, they go on so much better with a synthetic fiber brush than with a sponge. I've noticed that you use much less product than with using a beauty blender. So this foundation, I mean, especially with a primer, my face is already set with the primer. The application goes on really smooth. I'm gonna go down my neck some. And when I did the video, I definitely could have used shade 410 just because it's a cooler shade. So what I'm gonna do for you guys is I'm gonna do half of my face in 390 and half in 410, which is the cool shade. So this is 390. Went on pretty nice. Make sure to always get in the corner of your nose. I mean, I really like the coverage of this foundation. To come out with 40 shades, I read somewhere where it said that Rihanna was working on this for 2 years. I mean, that's really impressive. And I am so proud of her. The coverage is amazing. I mean, to get foundations right, you have a lot of companies that have been in the game for decades and they're still trying to perfect foundation. So to get it right and get it right the first time, man, she just changed the game. And I love that. Alright, so this is shade 390. Then I'm going to go in with 410 on the next side so you guys can see the coverage. And then I will resume with the footage that we recorded yesterday. Alright, so this is shade 410, the cool shade. 2 pumps. I'm going to get down my neck. One thing I noticed about this brush, product does build up in it a lot, so I would suggest washing this brush after every use. That's one thing I have noticed. Like I said, the foundation dries very quickly, so you want to work in sections. You don't want to put it all over your face and then try to work it in. You definitely want to take it by sections. Get down to my neck. So I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm gonna look in the mirror. I think the 410, I don't know, I'm gonna wait for it to dry down a little bit. On film, let's see, this is $3.90. So you can see more of the yellow undertones in this foundation shade. Because I'm looking at it on the monitor. I can definitely see more yellow. And then the red, the more cooler shade, which is 410. I know I'm more of a red undertone, but I do have yellow undertones as well. My concern with 410 was that it might have dried down a tad bit darker than I would have wanted. But on film, it looks very natural. So what I'll probably do is when I record my next video, I will probably use 410 and see. But I love how 390 filmed. So, but you can definitely see much more yellow in 390, and it looks much more neutral here with using 410. So you guys, I'm going to get back into the full face of this routine. Just wanted to come in here and make sure I gave you guys a proper review on the foundation. I didn't want to leave that out or skip anything. So let's continue on with the Matchstick Trio. Next is going to be the Matchstick Trio, the magnetic sticks. I love these. They retail for $54, which is not bad because individually they retail for $25. So you would get 2 for $50, and then you're saving about what, $21 on the third item. So I got the Tan 300, which comes in this, and it comes in the color Caramel, which is the concealer, the lighter concealer. It comes with a contour concealer in Truffle, and then it comes in a cream highlight. It comes with a cream highlight stick in the color Rum. So that's the series that I got. I am going to highlight with Caramel under my eyes. You get a lot of product. I see a lot of people comparing them to the KKW sticks. So you get a good amount of product here. And I am going to work this into my face. It's nice and dry. Do a tad small little line there, down the center of my nose. Then I'm going to highlight my forehead. So Caramel is like a nice cool type of shade. It blends well with the foundation. So on my hand it looks more of a cool shade, which is good because it'll offset a lot of the warmth in the foundation and hopefully blend really well. And I am going to go in with my beauty blender that is damp, and I am just going to blend that in. Oh, it blends beautifully, guys. Look at that. Beautiful. I mean, honestly, when I first heard that Rihanna was coming out with a makeup line, I mean, I saw Fenty Beauty. I went on her Instagram page. She did not mention anything from what I saw about Fenty Beauty until August 1st. So that's literally like 5 weeks before the launch date. 5 weeks. And she dropped. First time ever doing anything with makeup, and she dropped with 40 shades. She started with 40 shades. And I know a lot of people say that Makeup Forever did it as well. Makeup Forever has been around for a long time and has been a brand that has been geared towards more professional makeup artists than anything. And I don't know if they first launched their makeup line. I know the HD foundations, they dropped 40 shades, but I don't know about any of the foundations before that. But to start a product line with 40 shades is like epic. Rihanna is like going to go down in history. I mean, literally has all the other brands out there shook. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I am so proud to be a black woman right now. I am so proud to be an island girl. I am just so proud. I mean, and even if I didn't, because really I was really underwhelmed. I wasn't sure, because Rihanna is known more for fashion. She's not the type of person like, you know, Kim Kardashian is someone that I would expect to do a makeup line, because Kim loves makeup. All right, I've never seen that from following Rihanna. And then of course Rihanna is of a different caliber as well. So I've never really expected this from Rihanna. More fashion, yes, but a makeup line, I was like, okay. I was honestly thinking, okay, here's another celebrity slapping their name on a private label, trying to make another stream of income. But honey, Rihanna did that. Like, when I say she did that, sister girl did that. I am so absolutely proud of her. I mean, the line is phenomenal. I am loving it so far. All right, I'm not big on cream contouring, but because I am doing a review on the entire line, I am going to contour with the Truffle Stick. So I'm done with caramel. So this is truffle. All right, so I am noticing that I am having to put in a lot of work to blend this truffle in to my forehead. The stick is really, it's much more of a matte type finish, not like a wet cream. So I will definitely color that in instead of stick it, instead of make stripes. So I'm definitely pulling it into the hairline, making sure that it's blended properly. I'm going to set it with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. Now I am going to go in with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in dark, and I'm going to use my Real Techniques buffing brush, my favorite, and I'm going to just buff the powder into my skin. Alright, so for my contour powder, I am going to use my Fashion Fair Oil Control Pressed Powder in Cola. I am excited to see what Rihanna is going to come out with next. Can't wait for the eyeshadow palettes to come out. Alright, so then I am going to take Sun Power by MAC and I am going to warm the skin up. Bronze it up a little bit. Over where I put that cola. I don't want to put too much because Sun Power is nice and red. So I'm going to go in with blunt to contour my cheeks. So after adding Lovejoy by MAC, my blush, I am going to go in with the Fenty Trophy Wife. But what I am going to do, I'm going to go in with Trophy Wife, but I'm going to mix it with Moscow Mule. Is it Moscow Mule? Yes. So I'm going to take the brush, the highlighter brush, add a little bit, just one touch, and then I am going to sweep it on my cheeks. You see that? And then I'm going to wipe the excess Trophy Wipe off. I'm going to go in with Moscow Mule, which is the more highlighted color in this duo, Kilowatt highlighter duo, and I'm going to go right over Trophy Wife. And it gives like a nice goldy champagne type highlight. And then I'm going to take rum. I'm gonna rub it on my finger, which is the cream highlight, and I am going to go down the tip of my nose. Then above my forehead. Well, not above my forehead, but above my eyebrow. Boom. Now I'm going to add Cork lip liner. And I'm going to add a little bit of rum first. Then I am going to go over it with the Fenty Glow lip gloss. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. A full face using Rihanna's new makeup line, Fenty Beauty. Rihanna girl, I am so proud of you. You just have no idea Black girls rock, black girl magic, island girls rock. Much love to you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.